This week I've been out in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, hiking all over the place, up and down hills and mountains, in through streams and creeks, and I've had the GORUCK Bullet Ruck 15 liter and multicam Tropic, one of my favorite colors, along with the Triple Aught Design Fast Pack Scout Special Edition in multicam black. So a lot of words to describe that one, but also one of my favorite bags, and I've used these bags all over the place to hike. So let's take a look at which ones I like better as a day hiking bag. Let's go. But wait, there's more. Not only did I look at the Bullet 15 liter and the Scout, which is 15 liters, I looked at the 20 liter PLC 20 from EVERGOODS. So I've reviewed this bag before, love it. And I had some issues with the straps, which, you know, I highlighted in my video, but I also want to get this thing outside just to see how it would do, the material, the straps, all that stuff, and really compare it to the outdoor modes of the other two bags. So let's get into all of it. Let's compare all three bags in an outdoor setting, day hiker mode. Let's do it. All right, so all three of these fantastic bags, GORUCK, Triple Aught Design, and EVERGOODS, are just amazing bags. Two of them are purpose-built for outdoors activities. One is more of probably an EDC carry bag and not really designed for the outdoors. Because if they wanted to make this in an outdoor specific bag, and that's something that maybe we'll talk about in a future video, there's a lot of little things they could bring from some of the other EVERGOODS outdoor focused bags into a PLC and call it an MHP or whatever you wanted to do, but this would be fantastic, and it's a great bag, which we'll get into when we compare all these bags head to head for outdoor mode. When I was in the Great Smoky Mountains, I carried each of these alternating days, hiking up and down mountains, through streams, all that stuff. And then a week later, I went to Asheville, hiked around, and I used just this bag. So I didn't go alternating days with all three, but I did alternate days with these two bags. And the highlights, and when I compare these two, we'll look at a few specific features. Now, I've reviewed each of these bags individually, so I'm not going to go into everything in depth. This is all about the differences in one specific use case, day hike mode. And that's the way I used all three of these bags most recently. Now, head to head, let's talk about the Triple Aught Design first. And it is, if I had to pick one best day hiker in this group right now, it would be the Scout. The Triple Aught Design Scout, and this is a special edition, it has this X50 material, just is probably the most durable, probably the most weather resistant. Again, AquaGuard zippers add to that feature list, but just has a lot of things that are very purpose built for day hike mode. Now it's 15 liters, right? So in theory they're the same size, but when I packed it out with the same stuff, and every day I carried one field pocket GR1 size with a bunch of camera equipment in it, or at least what I could fit in there, a big water bottle, the biggest Yeti, which I'll show you here in a second, and some other random things, normally like a light jacket if I was going up to elevation because it was sometimes cold. Not for very long though, and then you warmed up and then you wanted to take it off, which this bag excelled at as well. So I kind of had I did have the same stuff every day when I went hiking. This bag, again, purpose built for day hiking, in my opinion, and it's just awesome. And the one, both of these bags have the ability to carry a bladder. That's where they shine. But the load lifters, the air channel back, and the weather resistance features of it just really make this a standout, and in my opinion, the best day hiker only. And the external features, another one that was awesome was these external straps, top and bottom, because it allowed me to take off that outer layer, jacket, flannel, whatever it was, and put it on the front. And so now I didn't have it in the inside, especially if it's got a little sweaty, it's on the outside, cool, and I still have tons of things inside. And again, in the day hiker mode, 15 liters, this is appropriate for me. And in the main compartment, I carried the big water bottle and the camera cube, if you will, and I had other pockets in there for snacks. I had the outer area, which one of the things I did pull off a zipper pull, so I had to modify that with some 550 cord I had laying around. And then in this outer compartment, boom, another water bottle. So I just have lots of space for water bottles. I carried some dry sacks with me in case it really got wet, but I had some pocket knives and some snacks in this front pocket. So really, the reason this one shines for me as really the best day hiker is, again, those more rugged features, the X50, the material, the Aqua Guard, the ability to carry stuff externally, the air channels, load lifters, and then this bigger, more dimension front pocket allowed just more water bottle storage and easy access to a lot of things on the go. Loved it. And again, best day hiker. Best all around town. Do day hiking, around town hiking, in and out of the truck, just carry stuff with me. This is my favorite. So all arounder, more than just day hike, one bag to do everything, it would be this Bullet Ruck 15-liter size, and it has a lot of space, and it feels bigger because this main compartment is really where all the volume is, so it feels overall bigger. It does fit taller on you, so this one fits, the Scout fits higher on your back, more air moving around, keeping you cooler, just more compact and in place. This just feels more stretched out on my back, felt taller, and it just, you know, retains a little bit of a heat. It does have this anti-abrasion 210 inside, which definitely is cool, but there's no airflow going through there, no air channels like the Scout. So air channels, no. Bladder, yes. You know, sternum straps, cool, both sides, awesome. Really no difference there. Inside volume capacity, yes, the camera cube with whatever you carried would fit. The water bottle fits, excellent, but there's no, I mean, outside pocket, snacks, maybe a GoPro on a selfie stick kind of thing is the only thing that's going in this front pocket. Really just because there's really no way you're putting a water bottle in there, just the general overall design. And so that's it. Really not putting anything externally. I guess I could put my jacket on the side or the hoodie or whatever it was. I would just have to stuff it inside. You know, I don't really attach anything to the webbing on the outside, generally speaking. That's just me. But that's it. So pretty simple. Overall, great color, obviously. Tropic multicam. I just love it. And a loop panel to put your patch. Not anything on either of these two bags. Well, the little one on that one. Cool. Love it. Overall, pockets and features I'm very familiar with. So this is kind of my go home, be comfy, know how to work it, and do anything with it bag. This is the GORUCK Bullet. And 15 liters in a great color. If you really wanted to up your game and carry sunglasses externally in that top pocket, you need to get one of the Kaiden versions of that, but then again, you're going to lose the ability to put a hydration bladder, so longer distance, more agile hiking, you'd want that hydration bladder. So in this one, either one of these, you got that capability. So really cool. Best all-rounder, best day hiker so far. Now this one, the PLC 20, again, not designed for over landing outside day hiker mode, but very capable. And if you ask me, this one's the most ready for a mountain update. So EVERGOODS hopefully has got one in the works. Something in this size range, 15 to 20 liters, I think would be an awesome day hike bag from them. And again, until they make it, the PLC 20 is going to be it for me. Why? Because I just like the two compartment setup, the ability to have bigger things. And what did I do with this front pocket? I had the biggest Yeti that I have, the 46 ouncer in there, and I also had two smaller water bottles in there. I was basically the hydration Sherpa for the family. I had everybody's water bottles in here, and cool. I didn't have a plate, so the water helped add a little resistance to the weight. So the ability to put stuff in here would be cool, or is cool, and I loved it. The bigger compartment had the camera cube, more water, and some snacks in the front pockets that are on the inside of the PLC 20. Just loved it. I don't need the laptop compartment. But the one thing that's negative, and the reason this kind of is just not a great day hike bag, is there's no way to get a hydration bladder up to these straps and, you know, cinch it down once it's out there. So, you know, if EVERGOODS, if you're watching this video, I would just take this design, either more ruggedize it with a more thicker material, or maybe use your new 840D material, come out with a PLC 20 version 2. Make these pockets have some sort of drainage, so if you do have water bottles in there, maybe there's a way for it to get out. But I would reconfigure the back somehow so that I can get that hydration bladder out of the main compartment onto the shoulder strap so I can use it on the go. So really that's pretty simple. There's not really a lot they need to do. Oh, and I would probably add the ability to at least carry one water bottle externally, a small one, not the big 46 ouncer, but maybe the smaller ones in some version I would want to put on the outside. Other than that, man, I use the clip points. The handle, you know, is segmented, so you can put some things and clip them on through there, like most of those EVERGOODS bags. Awesome. And the top pocket. You know, I just can't say enough about top pockets these days. You know, neither of those bags had that. I did love and use that pocket a lot, and I loved it. Since we're laying out things that would be awesome, is I would love a little side access pocket. Whether you put it on this side or not doesn't really matter to me. Again, maybe the left side for me because I am a right shoulder slinger, so I did use this bag several times. Want to access, it would be nice to have a little access point here to get maybe those quick access things on the move. So yeah, in summary, PLC 20, MHP, MLC, some other version of that from EVERGOODS. What would I do? Way to get a hydration bladder out of there. I would put a water bottle holder on this side. And those are really the big things. Those are the big things. And then a side access, a little zipper pocket to put stuff in the front. That's it. Pretty simple. But again, I love this one, and you know, updating you on strap gate, whatever you want to call it, shoulder straps. These are a lot better now. Still make a little bit of noise. Not big a fan, but I did work the heck out of these things on the trail, warming them up, moving them around, trying to wear them down inside. That's like the really only thing that is still a negative on this. This and the CPL, you know, the straps. But that's really not a big deal. And when I'm moving, running around, you don't hear it. It's silent. So it's on your back moving, boom, no problem. It's just when you grab it, you have it off angle, grab it, and you end up sliding around, you maybe hear that, but it really doesn't bother me. I just really love, I keep coming back to the PLC 20 just because of its design features. I just love that bigger, more dimension front pocket because it's awesome. So there you go. That's the difference between these two. And then my wrap-up section I did before I filmed and used the PLC 20. So you're not going to hear this in the wrap-up video, but that's just the hassle of me being in awesome places and filming intros and outros and wrap-up sections, is you don't get to hear maybe all the details. But this one will have to work for the way it is, and I'll do better next time, anticipating that I'm going to use a different bag in the head-to-heads. That was Day Hiker. Hope you liked it. So there you go. That's what I think of the both the GORUCK Bullet Ruck and the Fast Pack Scout Special Edition, to see which one is better as a day hiker. And if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, sign up for alerts, give me a thumbs up on the video. See you next time as we get outside. Not every video is going to be in a national park, but took the opportunity to do a great test out here in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. See ya. I'll edit that. A little bit, but I don't want to go here. I want to walk off the mountain. That's what you're saying? I think the shade's a little better.